Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to you, Sunday morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm Marco, and I'm back with another weekly reading for you. This is Tarot by Marco, and let's take a little sip of our tea or coffee. I'm drinking tea today because I had a lot of coffee already, and I don't need to be buzzing around, okay? So, salud, my friends. Vitamin C tea or whatever the hell it is. It tastes like orange, so it's all right. So, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far, and I'm going to start shuffling the cards right in front of you because we always do everything on the natch here at Tarot by Marco. Nothing pre-planned, nothing, I didn't do a spread prior, so whatever comes up, I'll be just as surprised as you. And again, if it doesn't resonate with you, I'm sure there's a reading out there for you. And I didn't put any dates down or times. It's whenever you get this message, it's a time for you to receive the message. And as I continue to shuffle, just take a couple minutes or a couple seconds to breathe with me and get in the zone as we connect to each other. And I'm going to keep up. Well, the first card out. They're flying out. They're just flying out. There's a reader that I love to follow on YouTube. It's called Guided by Angels. Her name is Liz Harris. She's a northern British girl, and she's amazing. And I love her. If you get a chance to check her out, please do. If you're really into the twin flame journey, then she is a lady to listen to. I just love her style. Very British. She's always saying, "Thank you, angels." I love it. Everybody in my house was saying that for a long time. So I'm going to shuffle a couple more times and then we're going to get ready to go, okay? All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first card I have out is... I have the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Wands, and the Moon. So the Two of Pentacles is telling me that they're... Usually when you have the number two, it's a decision between this or that. It's a decision has to be made, but it's regarding something of a physical nature, because Pentacles deal with what? They deal with money, finances, things surrounding the home, a house, tangible things. So it's a choice between, I would almost say like a choice between, do I this job or that job, or this career or that career, or do I stay in my house or I sell my house? So it's definitely something that you have to, if you look at it, tread very carefully with. You know, you have to be making the right decisions. You're just starting out your financial journey, so now you're faced with some decisions to make. I really like this card, by the way. Take a good look at that. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot by, in case anybody wants to know what I'm using. But think about it wisely, because the next card you have is a Five of Wands. And Wands, again, deal with your will, your drive, your baser emotions, I guess, like lust, anger, those kind of things. And the Five of Wands traditionally means that there's competition. That, you know, it's... If you see these guys, they're jousting, but it's not really, they're not trying to hurt each other. They're practicing. It's not like the Seven of Wands would be an actual drag down full, you're in a fight. But this is, to me, can be friendly competition, or it could be not so friendly competition, but definitely whatever it is that your financial goals or whatever you're trying to decide upon, especially in the workplace, there is definitely some competition that you're going to be facing. And the next card is the Moon. So that is, Pisces is present here because, and if you look at it, there's a big old Pisces in that Moon. So the Moon is telling you, you know, think about, you know, take your emotions out of it in a way, because I think intuition wise, I think you'll know when it's the right time to act upon this decision, or what am I'm getting like, okay, in this competition, you're going to find out who's on your side and who's not on your side, because the moon reveals things. Like if they're secrets, they don't stay secret for long. And if you're dealing with somebody, it could also mean that they're not telling you everything. So be very careful about the moon card. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I guess in this regard, let me see what else we got here. Yep. You definitely have to use your intuition and feel things out, because you're going to find out, especially when you're dealing with money matters and business matters, you really need to know who you and what you're dealing with all the time. Look at the fine print, babies, because the next card you have is the Seven of Swords. And we've had this combination before, and it's funny that it's showing up. Make sure, and this is actually a very good message for me too, because I'm kind of facing something like that. So you got to make sure that, get it in writing. Make sure it's clear about what is being presented to you, because with the moon and the Seven of Swords can represent dishonesty, a thief, someone stealing, someone that's purposely not telling you the full picture. So be very wary of that. And right under the competition, you have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card also represents a decision to make. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I try to go for that promotion, or whatever the situation is? But I think if you refuse to see the things that you need to see, or you kind of say, well, maybe you take a leap of faith when you really needed to look at the fine print, and what's ahead is, there's no way of sugarcoating this card. It's a big disappointment. It's not going to turn out the way you want or desired if you didn't do your due diligence, if you didn't really see what it is that you were signing up for. And so we have to make smart decisions. And what is the advice here? Yep. The advice here is the Prince of Swords, which is, swords are all about mental activity, thinking and planning and processing. And with the Prince of Swords, he's after the truth. You have to be after, hey, that doesn't sound right. What does this mean? Or what did you mean by that? You got to be very clear so that nobody's going to dupe you. No one's going to dupe the Prince of Swords. He's after the truth. And believe me, he will cut you with that sword if you bullshit him or lie to him. So that's how you got to have your energy, is you got to say, look up. Hey, that doesn't sound right, or that sounds too good to be true. Whatever that situation may be, go in with open eyes. It's very important. And I think you have the inner strength to do it. Now, here's the thing about the Strength card. You see this lovely woman, and Leo is represented here, by the way. So Leos, pay attention. I got Pisces, pay attention as well. It's a subtle strength. It's not overt, like I'm going to go in there and I'm going to start throwing hands. It's about subtlety. Getting that person to do what you want by your smarts, by your inner strength. It's a calm, easy energy. She doesn't have to try too hard. She's already taming the beast. Why? By using her intelligence, using her smarts. It's brains over brawn in this regard. So don't go all half-cocked in this situation. It's asking you to use your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. And if it doesn't look good on paper, ask questions until you get what it is that you want out of this situation. And don't let anybody try to fool you or bullshit you, because they're going to try. But, if you already have that inner resolve and are already looking at things clearly, they won't be able to do it. So on the bottom of the deck, just look at the underlying influence is Justice. So Justice is all about balancing the scales. So, you have to do what's right, and it has to feel right. And believe me, with Justice as the underlying energy, it's telling you to look, if it isn't right, if there isn't the right exchange of energy, if it isn't the right, if it doesn't make sense, if it's skewed more towards them and not towards you, or however you want to do it, or at least equal, then it's the wrong thing. Okay, so that is my reading for this week. So yeah, it's always good to know that, hey, there's something's off. And if you know that ahead of the time, then you're already ahead of the game. All right, my lovelies, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please share with your friends that you might think would be interested in what I have to say today. And definitely comment below. And maybe there's something that's going on that we could talk about and go further into. And if you want your own reading with me, I offer half hours and hour readings. Go to tarotbymarco.com. And you could book your reading there in the safety and privacy of your own home. All right, my lovelies. I will be chatting with you probably next Friday and definitely next Sunday. All right. You guys have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.